Shut up and sit down.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Scott here. This week we're up at Lynn Woods. Now, I know this isn't a normal settlement, but I've downloaded a mod that actually gives me this as a settlement, makes a real settlement out of it, gives it the workbench, a build area, sandboxing, everything. It really is great because this was one spot that I always felt would have made a really great settlement. Now that right over there, that's Parsons Creamery. Now Lynn Woods, everybody should know by now where it's at. And it's up here in the corner. Sanctuary is way over here. There's Ten Pines Bluff. There's Breakheart Banks. Green Top Nursery is right here. Here's the Slog. Parsons State Insane Asylum is right next to it, and here's Lynn Woods. Now, in the vanilla game, you can come here to Lynn Woods, and there's a couple of shacks and a bunch of dead bodies. And usually when you get here and you climb the tower and you start the siren, a couple of death claws show up, and you kill them. And I did that when I got here, so after I killed them, they don't respawn, they don't come back. So that's what makes it a really great settlement. And so I really have always wanted to build a settlement here. So I did. So we're going to go up and start checking it out. We'll start in on this side. There's kind of really two, no real main entrances, but as far as like a path like this, which, a road or whatever, because there's some cars and stuff down there. There's this one and there's one on the other side. So we'll start on this side. We got a guard post here, and then there was a lot of cars and trucks and stuff along this path. And then right over there on the other side of the hill, over here in between us and Parsons Insane Asylum, which is right there, there's a road. So there's, lots of junk cars and stuff around. So I thought it'd be cool to use them in the settlement. So I kind of built just kind of a gate, not really a gatehouse or anything, just a car structure for you to walk into the settlement.
You know that old insane asylum? Stay away from it. People who poke around up there don't come back.
Sure thing. So, yeah, there's two buildings here, and the rest of it, and I did leave them. I didn't scrap them. I did change a few of the walls in them, though, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So we'll start over here along this side. Here you can get kind of a better look at the inside of the gate that I made to come up into this settlement. Then we'll start over here with the windmill. Now this was added from Woody's Wasteland stuff. It actually adds 10 water to the settlement. So I wanted to give it its own little area over here. And Woody's Wasteland stuff, it's a really cool mod. Comes with the pipes, water storage tower there, and all the pipes, they do snap together and everything just to make it look cool. There you got my little windmill area for the settlement. Then we'll head up over here. You can see I've added all different kinds of new housing. People found this settlement with a bunch of the dead bodies. They got rid of the dead bodies, cleared out whatever they needed, built the settlement here. So up here in the treehouse, we'll go up and check that out. Not a whole lot up and in there, just enough room for a bed, somewhere to sit. Little cooking area there for them. I really like those tree houses. That's in Vanilla Extensions. Then before we go in the house, we'll kind of go around back and show you what they got going on. I didn't want to make it like a farm area, so I gave them planters for food and of course a little outhouse here so they can use the facilities. And then Better Stores adds these rad stags that you can place, and that actually adds 5 food to the settlement. And they stay real close to the feeder that's right there. So it's pretty cool. So now we'll check out this house in here. And even gave them their own little kitchen in here. Now, a lot of the houses I built with Woody's Wasteland stuff. It adds new walls and roofs and walls with windows and curtains that you can actually snap to the walls. So it's pretty cool. Then it adds all of the kitchen cabinets, and these are, you can interact with them. The doors open, and it actually comes with the clutter that goes in them. Then one thing about Lynn Woods is there was this big fire that was right here, and it was just some random stuff that was burning. Nothing important or anything. And while I was trying to scrap everything around here, I couldn't scrap that fire. So I just made it into a big bonfire cooking area for everyone. They sit around here in the evening, and this is their entertainment, is to sit around the fire. Another thing Woody's Wasteland stuff adds are these water heaters and the pipes that connect to the house. So it looks like the house has actual hot water in it. So it's pretty cool. And they'll need plenty of wood to run the hot water tanks and for the bonfire and everything. So they got a wood chopping area over here. Now this building, this house and that house over there were the original structures that were there. The pond wasn't here either. I put that there. This was just bare ground. And it was kind of concaved in right here, the ground was, and it goes over the side of the hill. And I thought it would make a pretty cool looking little pond here, especially since they had the bridge, which I added to. So we'll go in and check out my house over here. Got several doors going in. Gave this one a fireplace, changed a few of the walls around. So they got their own little cooking area here in their living room, along with their beds over here. And of course gave them a porch, nice little deck area they can look out because they've got a pretty fantastic view over here. Good look at the pond I was able to fit in here. I thought it fit a whole lot better with the settlement. And we'll check out this structure over here. Got a few beds, little sitting area. They like to sit around and play chess. Gave them their own deck out here so they could come out and enjoy the view. And I just changed a few of the walls, not all of them. Tried to make the structure look a little better. Gave them a proper little porch over here on this side. And there's still different ways to get in. You can come up over here and everything. Then around the back side of it, I set up more of the food planters and a little gardening area so they could grow some food for the settlement. Then up here we got the guard post guarding. This is the other entrance on the other side. So I put up a guard post over here. This is actually from a mod called Kuros. Kuro. I think it's a relatively new mod. I did add a few pieces to embellish it a little bit and put the guard post on the outside, but it gives you the upright shipping container and things like that, so you can come up here and the guard post to guard this side. Then we'll come around up here to one of the general trader shops. And it's got housing on top of it. Being over here, they scavenge what they can out of the insane asylum, out of the creamery, out of whatever cars are out here. So they get a pretty good collection of junk and things like that around. Go up and check out. There's just some basic rooms up here. Everybody's got plenty of beds. They can even rent a few of these rooms out if they want. Then they can come out here on the balcony and kind of look over everything. Look up at the tower. So now we'll check out this building right here. Being that they're kind of out here, this is kind of a makeshift settlement. You know, everybody needs to take a bath and get cleaned up. So that's what I built right here is a bathhouse. They complete with hot running water. So we'll come over here and check out the bathhouse. And this is where everybody comes in to use the restroom. Huh. Not exactly sure why I can't go in. Well, let's try going into build mode. Going into the workshop and see what we can do about getting in here. Because I've set up some shower stalls and a tub and a little grooming area, you know, a little sink and everything. Give them a nice place to take a bath, get cleaned up. Of course, I am running a few mods, so it takes a bit to get into workshop mode. I think I'm upwards in between 200 and 250 mods now. Well, it's not that. Not that. There we go. Now we're in here. So I've set them up a nice little tub. They can come in and listen to the radio, relax a little bit, or they can take a shower. And now it won't let me out. Perfect. Gotta love the glitches in this game. I think we'll try something different about getting out of here this time. love it when you add stuff and you get glitches like you can't walk through a doorway. Pleasures of building in Fallout 4, I tell you. There we are. So that's the bathhouse. I'm sorry it was bugged out on me. Next, we'll go up and check out what I built on top of the tower. I've added a doorway here. And then the modded, forgive me if I can't, I'll try to put it in the description of the video. But it's like a settlement, it's expanded mod. And it adds this as a settlement, and this is where it puts the workbench. So I wanted to do something with the tower because it's really cool. I really like the stone tower as opposed to the lighthouses and things like that that are around. So we'll head up and I'll show you what I've made a living quarters, a house, basically, up here on top of the tower. Gave them a way to get up. Got them a nice little living room area here. Little workshop area. Gave them their beds up here. And a complete kitchen. Now the barrel stove, that's from Woody's Wasteland stuff also. That's really cool. I love that mod. I really like the house up here. I thought it came out really great. I'll go down and check out the rest of the settlement. Now the next stop on the tour will be our gun shop. They sell all types of weapons in here. They are partnered up with the Minutemen here, so that's where a lot of their arms and stuff come from that they can sell. Set them up a nice little gun shop in here. Then next on the tour, we'll come up and check out the armor and clothing shop. Am I the only one that gets their settlers on the roofs? I hate that. So we'll check out the clothing and armor shop. And in here you can get you just about anything to wear, protect yourself, anything at all. And up here around the corner, looks like they've got a frame set up to start building a new house. Looks like they'll be getting them a new house built up here pretty soon. Got just about everything ready to go. Start putting walls up. And around the back side, got another little outhouse. And they managed to drag a trailer up here, make another little apartment out of it. complete with their own shower here in the RV. I've set them up another little trading shop over here. They got lots of junk to be able to sell to just about anybody. And another guard post to make sure that the mercenaries over there at the insane asylum don't come over and start any problems. So this is my Lynn Woods settlement, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, because I absolutely had a lot of fun building it. Like I said, this should have been a settlement from the beginning of the game. And I really liked the location. And it was just fun to build at. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. I appreciate that so much when you do. And if you want, follow me on Twitter at sbrew42. I give little sneak peek pics of upcoming builds. I try to retweet any information I can about Fallout 76 that's getting ready to come out. I am going to be able to get access to the beta for the PC, which comes out this Tuesday. So I'm hoping to get out a Fallout 76 video for next week. This is a pretty cool little item added from the Kuro mod, Kuro. It's a water catcher, and it actually adds 8 water to the settlement. It's pretty cool. I like it. And don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, we got Fallout 76 about to start dropping on us for beta, and just a few more weeks and it'll be out for everybody to play.
Don't much care for good neighbors. That place is nothing but trouble.
So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good one.